First, reach out to the rectangle tool and draw your shape. Tap the fill and let's change the color. Please use this code. Make sure that the stroke is turned off. Take the rectangle tool again and let's draw another shape. Let's put that one right here. That one also, let's turn the stroke off. Tap on the fill and choose gradient this time. Let's change the angle to 0. Double click the left handle and type this code. Okay. Double tap on the right and also let's use this code. Let's reverse the colors here. Put another shape at the bottom. Come to the fill. Double tap on the left one and let's use this code. Okay. Double tap on the right and also type in this code. Just click here, click the middle and double click the handle to change the color. Click OK. It's time to import our first image. I have put the link in the description below. Check and download these images. Let's import the white flower and put it here. Let's resize. Right click and choose the eraser tool. Make sure the flower layer is selected, then add layer mask. Set the hardness to 0 as you can see here, and let's erase part of the flower. Alright, after that, take the rectangle tool again and let's put one shape here. Alright, let's change the color using this code. Now come to the layer, make sure it is selected, come to blending options. Let's add texture. Come to trees and you can actually choose any of them. Select the layer and let's change the blending mode to dissolve. Then come to the opacity and let's reduce it to about 5%. Add layer mask. Choose the eraser tool and let's erase the left part. Now let's import the main photo of the deceased. Put it right here. Right click and choose the magic eraser tool. Then tap the background to remove the background. Move it to the project. Okay, so let's position the image here. Take the eraser tool and let's erase part of the image. Come to the layer. Select this rectangle. Make a duplicate by pressing Ctrl J or Command J on Mac to make a duplicate. Then move one to the middle and resize. Move the layer to the top. Let's get rid of this one. Okay, take the type tool and let's begin to type. Let's change the size to 83. Then the font type, let's choose Magic. Let's add a layer style. First of all, we are adding stroke. Change to outside. Let's change the color, but here we are choosing a sample color from the background. Now the size, let's choose 10. After that, come to the gradient. Double click the left handle and then type this color there. Now let's change the style from linear to radial. Let's reverse the colors. Now the angle is 0 and the scale is 100. Finally, let's add drop shadow. Now for the drop shadow, let's start with the opacity. The opacity, let's choose 25. Then the angle, let's use 145. distance 20, the spread 0, size 10, then the blending mode multiply. We are through now. Click OK. Now what you are going to do is to make a duplicate. So you press and hold the Alt key, then you drag to make a copy. Now double click on this one and let's change the text. We are changing the font size from 83 to 43. So let's zoom into. Position them well. Right-click the shape tool and choose ellipse tool. Let's put the ellipse shape here. This one too, we are giving it the same effect. So come to the layer and let's copy this effect. And then give that layer style to the ellipse. Let's turn the stroke off. Take the text tool and then let's add 2. Move the layer upwards to the top. Let's change the size to 20. For the color, let's change it and choose a color from the background. Okay, now where we are now, let's go ahead and add some text. So you take the text tool. Let's make the size 12. Alright guys, let's also import our divider. Let's place it here and then reposition it right here. Come to the layer and then let's go to the layer style. Gradient overlay. Now you can leave the preset there, or you can double click and then let's copy from here. Then also we can copy from here. We are now at the name, which is also another important aspect of the project. You are taking the text tool and type the name right here. Let's change the font size to 55. And then the font we are using, Magic Retro. Come to layer and then let's come to the gradient overlay. Here we can maintain the same settings that we made for the other ones. So just click OK. Hold the Alt key and make a duplicate. Double click and also edit this one. The font size 47. Take the rectangle tool and let's add one shape here. Alright, let's change this color also by typing in this code. Take the text tool and then you can add, if you have the other name, you can also add it. Now let's use a standard font. And let's use bold. So right now we have two more images to import. Let's import them now. So you select these two and bring them here. Resize them just like I'm doing. Select the rectangle tool and put one shape here. Click on this sign to unlink them. Then let's shape the edges one by one. Right click and choose clipping mask. What is now left for us to do is to add the edge. So the edge is going to come right here. Let's change the color, but we are choosing a sample color from here. Let's take a deeper one. Yeah, this is good. If you want the color code, you can type this one here and you get the same color. Press and hold the Alt key, drag to make a copy, and then let's change the text. Let's resize it to 12. Now let's add the rest of the text. Change the color to black. Let's resize. Now this is where you are going to put details of the poster. But before that, there is one more thing for you to do. Click on this shape and then import the white flower. Put it on it. Come to the layer and then right click and choose clipping mask. Come to the blending mode and choose overlay. Then the opacity, let's use 75%. So this is where we are going to add our main text. So you take the text tool and then you type the details that should come on the funeral poster. Press and hold the Alt key, then drag this text to the bottom and then edit. Let's change the color to pure white. From here you can make the necessary adjustment for your work to appear the way that you want. Okay, now finally the last one we are adding is our flare. We are putting one flare here. Let's change the blending mode to screen. Press and hold the Alt key and make a duplicate. Bring one here. We have come to the end of the project. Like, share, comment. See you.